Welcome back, you guys. Thanks for watching Samsara YouTube channel. I hope those first two videos have kind of really landed and are making some sense. In this video, I'm going to take that conversation of habits and we're going to talk about the practical aspect of the game, the routines, the things that we actually do choose and can make as these daily practices. So 3 strategies for excellent routines. Number 1 is lower the barrier to entry. And the biggest reason that people don't exercise every day is because that their standards are way too high. And if that's the case, and only 5 miles is good enough, or only if I can be there for 40 minutes, all of those types of standards, they're just a threshold that's just going up and up. And what we want to do is we want to bring those thresholds into the room really low, so you can just walk in and out really easily. So allowing yourself to not make every session hard. Maybe you don't even make any session hard. Maybe you just start with something very, very short, like 5 minutes a day. Let it just build organically. The only thing that you have to really adhere to is it's got to be daily, like we talked about. But it doesn't have to be extremely long. It doesn't have to be really hard. Just make it daily. So that's number 1, lower the threshold. Number 2 is make it familiar. And part of what the brain is looking for is this consistency of decisions and feedback. So if you tend to go at the same time every day, it fits in your life roughly in the same place every day, you go to the same physical space, those things really breed familiarity that contribute to habit formation. So also the other way to look at it, I guess, is to say that we're trying to eliminate decisions. And the fewer decisions lead to that outcome, the quicker the path to a habit. And then number 3 is make it fun. And doing this repeatedly is never really going to be that stimulating to the brain. The brain's never really going to get psyched on just doing the same repeated boring movements over and over again. That's never going to be fun. So trying to get back to moving the way that our bodies have evolved to move over this planet for millennia, that's going to be what's fun. And so that could be playing outside in a lot of different ways, or if we're moving inside, we want to be moving in ways that really reflect that pattern of locomotion, because that's how humans have evolved to move. That connects with the brain, and we're like, oh yeah, that's how I want to move. So making it fun is absolutely key. Music, whatever elements you can add to that to make it fun, and not just the actual exercise, but the steps that it takes to get there. So really make a conscious choice as you're going to your session exercise to get in this mind space where you're like, I can't wait to do that. I'm really looking forward to it. And envision the steps, step by step of getting dressed, how that's going to feel, and just start building positive associations, fun associations with the whole process. And stop and enjoy, like, wow, this is really fun. When you're in it, that just deepens that attachment to that exercise and to building it as this positive habit. So those are 3 strategies that your routines can have that'll enable them to become habits a lot faster. And for us here at Samsara, there's so much that we do to build programs that we think are going to really meet the needs of athletes who are just trying to figure out, like, how do I put training back into my life in a really happy, healthy place? And so there's 2 things that I would say that you should check out. 1 is Athlete IQ. Those are these series of really short videos. They're like 10, 12, 15 minutes, and they feature that locomotive movement pattern that we're really all after. And then the other thing is Basecamp, and Basecamp is the entire video library. So if you've checked out a few of the things and you're like, hey, I wish I just had access to all of the video content, then Basecamp is a great place for that. And you can just stay there for a month, check out whatever you like, you can bounce, you can stay. But we really want to help you roll into 2022 feeling like I can actually have some control. I'm not just blowing in the wind and in this constant cycle of boom and bust. And I'm going to put exercise in this great place and watch it grow. So thanks for watching. I'll see you out there.